Yo, wrestling fans, welcome to Wrestle News Mania. We're breaking down the jaw-dropping Smackdown from April 25th, 2025, packed with title drama and epic returns. Smash that like, comment your top moment, share with your squad, and subscribe to join the mania. Let's dive in. John Cena and Randy Orton's heated showdown. John Cena, the new undisputed WWE champion, strutted out to a split crowd, oozing arrogance as the top heel. Randy Orton interrupted, calling out Cena's disloyalty and demanding a title shot. Cena's sharp jabs at the fans and Orton's past fired up the tension, but he dodged an immediate match, pointing to backlash. Cena's attempted cheap shot backfired when Orton hit an RKO, posing with the title. This fresh dynamic, heel Cena versus face Orton, sets up a blockbuster feud. Will Orton dethrone Cena, or is the champ playing mind games? Jacob Fatu's U.S. title celebration. Jacob Fatu, flanked by Solo Sikoa, basked in his U.S. championship glory after defeating LA Knight at WrestleMania. Sikoa tried to steal the spotlight, claiming credit for Fatu's success, but Fatu snatched the mic, asserting his dominance. LA Knight stormed out, vowing revenge, only for Drew McIntyre to crash the party, demanding a title shot. Nick Aldis booked Knight vs. McIntyre to determine Fatu's next challenger. The crowd's love for Fatu hints at a babyface turn. Could this spark a split from Sikoa? Expect a multi-man title match at Backlash. Aleister Black's shocking return. The Miz whined about being overlooked, ranting about Rey Mysterio and Orton ignoring him. Suddenly, the lights dropped, and Aleister Black emerged with his haunting NXT entrance, sending the crowd into a frenzy. Without a word, Black leveled Miz with a black mass, sat cross-legged in the ring, and soaked in "Welcome back" chants. This silent, deadly return positions Black as a major player. Will he target Miz in a quick feud, or is a bigger rivalry, like with Orton or McIntyre, on the horizon? LA Knight and Drew McIntyre's title shot chaos. Nick Aldis set up LA Knight vs. Drew McIntyre to earn a U.S. title shot against Jacob Fatu. The segment saw both men trade barbs, with Knight's charisma clashing with McIntyre's intensity. Solo Sikoa's interference, spiking Knight, shifted the focus, and Damian Priest's surprise attack on McIntyre escalated the chaos. Fatu capitalized, taking out both men to end the segment. This messy brawl screams a fatal four-way at Backlash. Can Knight or McIntyre overcome the Bloodline schemes, or will Priest steal the spotlight? TLC Tag Title Celebration setup. Before the main event, the Street Profits, DIY, and Motor City Machine Guns hyped their triple threat TLC match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. A backstage segment showed Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins brimming with confidence, while DIY's Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa vowed to reclaim gold. The Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, promised to outshine both teams. The segment built massive anticipation for the high-stakes clash. The Profits' win sets them up as top dogs, but DIY's hunger could lead to a rematch soon. Now that we've recapped the show, let's break down the up, the down, and the ugly. The up. Cena vs. Orton feud ignites. Cena's heel turn and Orton's fiery response made this promo electric. The RKO counter was a perfect cliffhanger, building hype for Backlash. This rivalry could redefine SmackDown's main event scene. Expect Cena to lean harder into his villain role, pushing Orton to new heights. Aleister Black's return pops. Black's chilling entrance and black mass on Miz was a masterstroke. The silent intensity reintroduced him as a threat. He's likely to feud with Miz briefly before targeting a top star like McIntyre. This return could elevate the mid-card. Fatu's star power shines. Fatu's mic work and crowd reaction stole the segment despite Sikoa's interference. His defiance hints at a face turn, potentially clashing with the Bloodline. A multi-man title defense at Backlash will showcase his dominance. Tag team hype. The TLC build-up segment was solid, but it's a shame that WWE didn't give enough mic time and didn't capitalize on the talents for WrestleMania. We can understand WWE approach to give more TV time tag divisions teams like DIY, Street Profits, and MCMG, but they bout should have been booked for Mania. All three teams are elite, but the focus on boosting SmackDown ratings left this out of Mania card. Still, this was one of the most classic TLC matches ever. The down. Miz's promo drags. The Miz's complaints set up Black's return but felt repetitive and overly long. His whining didn't add depth to his character. A shorter segment would have made Black's moment hit harder. Miz needs a fresh angle to stay relevant. Sikoa's overreach. Sikoa claiming credit for Fatu's win felt forced and overshadowed the champ. The crowd clearly wants Fatu as a solo star. This dynamic risks stalling Fatu's momentum unless WWE pivots to a split soon. Knight vs. McIntyre overbooked. The segment had potential, but too many interruptions, Sikoa, Priest, Fatu, made it feel cluttered. A clearer focus on Knight and McIntyre's rivalry would have built more heat. This needs streamlining for Backlash. The ugly. Priest's random attack. Damian Priest's assault on McIntyre came out of nowhere, lacking build and redemption of their Mania match. It felt like a plot device to justify a multi-man match. WWE needs to build Priest's motive strong to make this feud compelling, and for this they need to avoid DQ finishes in every match. Miz's filler fodder. Using Miz as a punching bag for Black's return felt lazy. His character deserves more than being a stepping stone. WWE should give Miz a meaningful storyline to avoid wasting his charisma. That's the WrestleNewsMania recap for SmackDown's post-WrestleMania madness. What's got you hyped? Black's return? Cena vs. Orton? Tell us in the comments. Catch us on the Instagram for daily scoops and make sure to like and subscribe and share this with your wrestling fam for more weekly breakdowns. Till then, take care. We'll see you next time. Stay maniacal.